Gabrielle Venora Petito, March 19, 1999 to August 27–30, 2021, was an American woman who was killed while traveling on a van life journey across the United States with her fiancé, Brian Laundrie. The trip began on July 2, 2021, and was planned to last 4 months, when Petito disappeared in late August. After she went missing, Laundrie raised suspicion when he drove Petito's van from Wyoming back to his parents' house in Florida and refused to talk about Petito's whereabouts. The case gained national attention due to their social media activity, police body camera video footage, 911 emergency dispatch call recordings, and eyewitness accounts. Laundrie was deemed a person of interest in the case and an arrest warrant was issued on charges of making withdrawals using someone else's debit card. He departed his home in North Port, Florida on September 13 and he was reported missing on September 17. On September 19, 2021, Petito's remains were found at Bridger-Teton National Forest in Wyoming. According to the autopsy, she was killed by manual strangulation. After a month of speculation around Laundrie's whereabouts and an extended search of the area around his Florida home, his skeletal remains were discovered in the Myakkahatchee Creek Environmental Park on October 20. His cause of death is yet undetermined. Gabby Petito was born and raised in Blue Point, New York. She was the eldest of 6 siblings and half-siblings. In 2013, she and her stepbrothers appeared in a music video, inspired by the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting, to raise awareness about gun violence. She graduated in 2017 from Bayport Blue Point High School in Bayport, New York, where she met Brian Christopher Laundrie. From September 2017 to January 2019, she lived in Carolina Beach, North Carolina, and worked as a hostess and in the kitchen of a restaurant in Wilmington, North Carolina. She applied to Cape Fear Community College but did not attend. In March 2019, she began dating Laundrie and moved in with him and his parents in North Port, Florida. In late 2019 and early 2020, they drove from New York to California on a road trip in a Nissan Sentra, visiting Bedford, Texas, Pikes Peak, Las Vegas, Yosemite National Park, Pismo Beach, California, and Santa Monica, California. At that time, she and Laundrie worked at Publix in North Port, she as a pharmacy technician, and Laundrie in the grocery department, but they quit at the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic. In March 2020, she celebrated her 21st birthday in Nokomis, Florida. She and Laundrie visited Soap Creek in June 2020 and got engaged in July 2020. In December 2020, she purchased a 2012 Ford Transit Connect van converted to a camper in which to take their next cross-country trip. She then worked 50 hours per week at Taco Bell and as a nutritionist, while Laundrie worked at an organic juice bar. Petito documented her life and travels on social media sites including YouTube and Instagram, where she described her interests as art, yoga, and veggies. Disappearance road trip on June 17, 2021. Petito and Laundrie were in Blue Point, New York, for Petito's brother's graduation ceremony. From there, on July 2, 2021, they departed in the Ford Transit van for a cross-country trip. That month, they visited Monument Rocks, Great Sand Dunes National Park and Preserve, Zion National Park, Bryce Canyon National Park, Mystic Hot Springs, and Canyonlands National Park. Domestic disturbance incident on August 12, 2021. A witness called the 911 emergency response phone line claiming that a couple, later identified as Laundrie and Petito, was fighting in front of the Moonflower Community Cooperative in Moab, Utah. The caller told the dispatcher they saw a man slap a woman, and after the two ran up and down the sidewalk, the man hit the woman again and then drove off. Another witness described the incident in a statement to police saying that Petito and Laundrie were talking aggressively, and that Petito was punching him in the arm. The witness said it looked like Laundrie was trying to leave Petito and take her phone with him before Petito eventually climbed into the driver's seat, moved over into the passenger's seat, and asked, "Why do you have to be so mean?" And then they drove off. Police identified the van near the entrance to Arches National Park and forced a traffic stop. They found Petito crying heavily in the passenger seat where she told officers, captured on police body camera footage, "Yeah, I don't know if some days, I have really bad OCD. I was just cleaning and straightening up, back in the. I was apologizing to him and saying, I'm sorry, that I'm so mean, because sometimes I have OCD and sometimes I can get really frustrated. Not like mean towards him. My vibe is, I'm in a bad mood. And, I was just saying I'm sorry if I'm in a bad mood. I had so much work I was doing on my computer this morning. And, I just now quit my job to travel across the country and I'm trying to start a blog. I have a blog. So I've been building my website. I've been really stressed and he doesn't really believe that I could do any of it. So, we just been fighting all morning and he wouldn't let me in the car before. Petito first downplayed the physical altercation, but after the officer pointed out marks on her arm and face and told her to just be honest, she told him that Laundrie kept telling me to shut up, and grabbed my face, and showed the officer a wound that she had from it and said that it burned. Laundrie told the officer, I said, let's just take a breather and let's not go anywhere, and just calm down for a minute. She was getting worked up. And, then she had her phone and was trying to get the keys from me. I was just trying to, I know I shouldn't push her. I was just trying to push her away to go. Let's take a minute and step back and breathe and see. She got me with her phone. Petito told the officer that she hit Laundrie first, and asked the officers to not separate them. In the report, the officers wrote that, at no point in my investigation did Gabrielle stop crying, breathing heavily, or compose a sentence without needing to wipe away tears, wipe her nose, or rub her knees with her hands. The male tried to create distance by telling Gabby to take a walk to calm down. She did not want to be separated from the male and began slapping him. He grabbed her face and pushed her back as she pressed upon him and the van. Neither Petito nor Laundrie wanted to press charges as a result of the incident, which was characterized by police as a mental, emotional health break rather than as domestic violence. The police separated the couple, arranging for Laundrie to spend a night at the Bowen Motel in Moab, and for Petito to stay in the van. The Moab City Police Department is investigating if the officers handled the case in accordance with police department policies while its chief of police took a leave of absence amid the investigation. Last reported activities and sightings on August 17. Laundrie took a flight from Salt Lake City to Tampa, Florida, leaving Petito to herself. Petito stayed several days at a Fairfield Inn and Suites hotel near Salt Lake City International Airport, according to staff, checking out on August 24. It was later explained by the Laundrie family lawyer that Brian made the trip to obtain some items and empty and close the storage unit to save money as they contemplated extending the road trip. He returned on August 23 to rejoin Petito and continue the trip. Petito's mother said that she last spoke to her daughter on August 25 and that Petito told her they were traveling from Utah to Grand Teton and Yellowstone National Parks. On August 25, the final post was made from Petito's Instagram account where she posted photos in front of a butterfly mural outside of a restaurant in Ogden, Utah. Eyewitness accounts of the couple thereafter were as follows. A witness claimed that, on August 27 between 1 p.m. and 2 p.m., she saw Laundrie and Petito together at Mary Piglet's, a Tex-Mex restaurant in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Per the witness, Laundrie had an argument with the manager, waitress, and hostess, apparently about money, and was aggressive. The witness said she later saw Petito return to the restaurant, crying and apologizing for Laundrie's behavior. Restaurant staff confirmed via Instagram that Laundrie and Petito were indeed at the restaurant. The operators of a YouTube channel posted dashcam footage they captured from August 27, showing a white van matching the description of the one Petito and Laundrie had been driving. The video was from the Spread Creek dispersed camping area of Bridger Teton National Forest, at 43 degrees 46 minutes 18 seconds north 110 degrees 29 minutes 16 seconds west, in Wyoming near Grand Teton National Park. Initially interested in the white van's license plate as an indicator of a fellow traveler from Florida, one of the witnesses said they saw the van around 6 p.m. and saw it once more when they returned to the area later that night. Another witness said she reported to the FBI the activities and the exact coordinates of a slow-moving white van and a generic, young white man, acting weird, near the Spread Creek dispersed camping area of Bridger Teton National Forest in Grand Teton National Park on August 26, 27 and possibly 28. She posted a video to TikTok with her observations. According to the witness, an FBI agent said that her account, with regards to finding the body, tipped us off to the right place. A woman claimed in a TikTok video that on August 29, she and her boyfriend gave Laundrie a car ride from an area near Coulter Bay Village, after seeing him hitchhiking alone. She said when Laundrie found out that they were going to Jackson Hole instead of Jackson, Wyoming, he freaked out, asked that the vehicle stop and got out at 6:09 p.m. near the Jackson Lake Dam, less than 30 minutes after being picked up. She also found it weird that Laundrie offered US $200 for the 10 miles, 16 kilometers ride and did not appear to be very dirty, despite claiming that he had been camping for days. Another witness stated that she picked up Laundrie, who was hitchhiking, from the Jackson Dam area at 6:20 or 6:30 p.m. on August 29. She dropped him off at the entrance to the Spread Creek dispersed camping area. He offered gas money for the 20-minute ride, but did not want to be taken further than the entrance of the campground, which was several miles from the van. According to the witness, Laundrie acted antsy about getting out of the vehicle before it got closer to the campsite. Text messages also continued to be sent from Petito's phone to her mother until August 30, though there were concerns they may not have been from Gabby herself. On August 27, a text from Petito's phone was sent to her mother that said, "Can you help Stan? I just keep getting his voicemails and missed calls." The message raised concerns for Petito's mother, who said Stan was Gabby's grandfather and that she never referred to him by his first name. The last message, sent on August 30, said, "No service in Yosemite." Her mother expressed uncertainty about who sent these messages. On September 1, 2021, Laundrie returned alone to his parents' home in North Port, Florida, in the white van in which he and Petito had been traveling. On September 6 and 7, 2021, Laundrie and his parents went camping at Fort DeSoto Park in Pinellas County, Florida. Investigation Petito and Laundrie reported missing on September 11. After not hearing from her daughter since late August, Petito's mother filed a missing person report. On September 15, Laundrie was named a person of interest. Laundrie's parents hired a lawyer, and based on his advice, remained silent, refusing to talk to anyone about the case. On September 17, Laundrie was reported by his parents to be a missing person. After obtaining search warrants, police seized the van, an external hard drive, and the family's Ford Mustang from Laundrie's family home. Discovery of Petito's remains on September 19, 2021. Human remains matching the description of Petito were found at the Spread Creek dispersed camping area of Bridger Teton National Forest in Grand Teton National Park, not far from where the van was previously observed. Her identity was confirmed and an autopsy determined that the manner of death was a homicide by strangulation which occurred 3 to 4 weeks before the body was found. Search for Laundrie and discovery of remains on September 23. The United States District Court for the District of Wyoming issued an arrest warrant for Laundrie due to his unauthorized use of someone else's debit card to obtain $1,000 or more between August 30 and September 1. The FBI took material to match Laundrie's DNA from his home. On October 5, in an interview with ABC News, Laundrie's sister encouraged him to turn himself in to authorities. On October 7, Laundrie's father joined investigators in searching Carlton Reserve. The FBI, police, and Laundrie's parents searched for Laundrie in areas he used to frequent in the reserve and the adjacent Myakkahatchee Creek Environmental Park. On October 20, Laundrie's skeletal remains, confirmed by forensic dentistry, and some of his belongings were found in the park in an area that had recently been underwater due to flooding. Heightened media coverage and public interest. The case sparked more public interest and coverage on news and social media than other missing persons and murder cases. This heightened interest was attributed to several factors including the refusal by Laundrie and his parents to comment on the status of Petito, the amount of content on social media documenting their lifestyle, the video footage of the Moab, Utah, traffic stop, the audio footage of the 911 emergency dispatch call, the video posts by witnesses which provided a lot of publicly available evidence, the idea that the couple was young and attractive and in a romantic excursion gone wrong, the domestic violence incidents in their relationship, an increase in interest in cross-country van-dwelling trips due to the COVID-19 pandemic, as well as the general increase in interest in true crime television and podcast programming in the preceding decade. Public involvement in the case included witnesses and others posting their observations and theories on social media, protests outside the Laundrie home demanding answers, a candlelight vigil for Petito in her hometown, and donations to the Gabby Petito Foundation established by Petito's stepfather and mother to support searches for other missing persons. The increased interest in the search for Laundrie and Petito led to the discovery of 5 bodies of other missing persons. While some posts on social media regarding the case have been helpful in the investigation, Many of them have been characterized as insensitive, unhelpful, monetized, motivated by increased exposure, or outright misinformation. The high volume of media coverage in the case was cited among some commentators as an example of missing white woman syndrome, or the overemphasis of news about individuals based on their race, gender, age, or appearance. In comparing Petito's case to others, several outlets noted the relative lack of media attention towards the roughly 710 indigenous people that were reported missing in Wyoming between 2011 and 2020. See also List of solved missing person cases. List of unsolved murders. References. External links. Gabby Petito case. Full Utah bodycam video. KSTU. September 16, 2021. Full video. Utah police release second bodycam footage in Gabby Petito case. KSTU. October 1, 2021.